Thanks for sticking with us. I'm here with Cam Dotson and Thomas Hislop of the Your Michigan Party. They are running for president and vice president. So we're here talking about a couple of your party platforms. So what is the strongest area of your party platform?
Absolutely. First off, thank you so much for having us today. For Cam and I really think it begins with our personal bond as two friends. This really started a year ago when we had small conversations about what was working well at CSG, what wasn't, casual conversations over basketball, over Kanye West music, over how much we love Wolf TV. And it quickly became clear that we needed more transparency in CSG, that the students didn't feel as though their voices were being incorporated in CSG. And that's something we really focused on the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I would absolutely say that transparency is one of our strongest points because we really believe that strengthening the transparency between the student body and central student government will go a long way in really empowering students to let their voices be heard and take some action on this campus.
Yeah, that's definitely some great initiatives. If you could focus on one particular issue, though, for this season, which would you choose and why?
I would definitely say improving minority enrollment on this campus because we're very aware of the benefits of having a more diverse campus. There's less sexual misconduct and also a more diverse set of ideas from students to learn from.
We want to make sure that every student in the state of Michigan knows that the University of Michigan is an attainable goal. We want to make sure to work with the administration to look at the cost of tuition here, to look at how do we subsidize groups that go to Detroit, to Ypsilanti, to Flint, so that they know that one day they could come here. When we go to groups and we talk to them, they say the biggest issue we have is just getting there, just going to meet those students in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, and explain to them that the University of Michigan is a place that they could one day end up.
So then, with that said, do you think minority enrollment is the biggest issue that needs to be, would you say, tackled at the university? Do you think the university is providing students with enough resources to accomplish this?
This is something the university has said they are ready to work on, and President Slisel he's made some early steps, and we would like to acknowledge that, but not enough is being done. So we want to make sure to work with the administration to make sure that this goes forward, that this is an issue that students are talking about right now on campus.
And yes, I think it also starts with synergizing these different efforts because we know that there are so many administrators, so many students, so many teachers that are out there doing great work and trying to get more minorities on this campus, but we need to be able to collaborate with the Center of Educational Outreach and also the Office of Admissions to really work on a more inclusive admissions process and see how we can really get out there in these surrounding communities.
Do you think that all student groups are represented within CSG?
No, and that's something we want to work on as well. One thing that Cam and I, when we were talking to students out there, said was, I'm in a major student organization, but CSG just doesn't reach out to me. The only thing we do with CSG is get funding. That doesn't seem right. And so we've talked about the idea of having a student organization council where the president and vice president work with major organizations on campus and say, what are your needs and how can we collaborate across campus together? That's something Music Matters has done a great job of. Right now, they're building a Spring Fest where there's going to be 60 different organizations on campus working together towards one goal. That's really special.
And also working with the University Council, getting these student organization presidents and also the presidents of their respective schools involved. And so maybe if you're not directly sitting in there in the chambers on Tuesday nights, you feel like you're involved and your voice is heard within the central student government.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a good idea. Considering how little a lot of students know about central student government and how it runs, getting the students to know more about that and putting that education out there is a great idea.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We think it starts with bringing CSG to the students. So let's make sure that commissions, that meetings are occurring in North Campus, in Pierpont, or in East Quad, or South Quad. Let's make sure that when students casually walk by, all of a sudden they're piqued. Their interest is piqued. They want to walk in. They want to learn more. Let's make sure that we're engaging students on this campus.
Wow, well, those are some great ideas. I look forward to see how, if you guys are elected, if you implement those ideas and how successful they are. So I'm really excited for that.
Absolutely.
Thanks for talking with us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Stick with us. We'll be back after this short break.